So let's stop and start again. So I apologize for that. So, all right. So I don't know, guys. Sorry, I got offline. I got booted. It said that my stream was complete, even though I was still talking. And now I'm live and I can't see the thing on there. But it says I'm streaming. So we'll go for another half hour to make up for that, too. So sorry, guys. I don't know what happened on there, too. Maybe that person was did something before. So hopefully we'll be back and you guys will see it. So, so let's talk about Season 10, Episode 2. So Season 10, Episode 2. We Are the End of the World is what it's called. Alpha, Beta, Lydia, Gamma, Whispers. That's what's going to be in the episode. It's a flashback of a then and now, 7-year approach. 7 years ago, we see that Alpha and Beta met each other for the first time. So they've known each other for 7 years. That's crazy because Rick went away 6 years ago and whatever, 6.5 years ago for sure with it. So it's kind of crazy that the timeline of things is that 7 years ago, Alpha and Beta and Lydia met. And Alpha is all about Lydia and cares for her, as she should. That's her daughter. But the way we saw it is that Alpha and Lydia didn't really get along. And I just wonder what it's been going forward over those 7 years. And I mean, Lydia is a young kid in Season 10, Episode 2. She's not as young as she was in Season 9, but you saw that Alpha wants to protect Lydia at all costs. And so the episode starts with the opening minutes, and you can see those online. You see this lady that crashes into a wall, airbag deploys, don't know how she crashed, what she was doing, where she was driving, what it was, but her face is there, and then she goes underneath the car, and she gets bit. And it's pretty gory, and it's pretty gross, and the walkers definitely rip her apart, and it's pretty awesome too. So the idea of the gore being back is great. But at the time, Alpha and Lydia are walking amongst the walkers. And they're just blending in. They got some, walker blood on their hair and their head and whatever. And they got longer clothes on and stuff. So I guess they're drenched in that. But Lydia's headphones, earmuffs, get knocked down. So then she screams and it draws the attention of the walkers. So the walkers clearly are affected by sound for sure. Maybe not smell, maybe not sight, but as much as the sound. So we'll see that come up again. So the walkers, whispers, all that stuff is definitely a thing that is connected this episode. We see that the girl that gave up her baby in Hilltop, at Hilltop in Season 9 is a point of interest in this episode. She's the sister of Gamma, who isn't Gamma until the end of the episode, but we find out that she was, you don't know how old these people are, but she looks really young. And I'll have this in my review. I don't know if I'm going to post my review in a little bit or if I'm going to post it later tonight. I've already done the review, and then I'm going to do my breakdown of the trailer for Season 10, Episode 2, or Episode 3, because it was out and it's pretty cool, and it looks really great, and I'm really excited to talk about that. But I'm excited to talk about Season 10, Episode 2, so let's get back to that. So we got, sorry, the chat. I can't see any of the chat right now, so I don't know what happened with the connection, and I'm live, and it's going, and the timer's going, and the video output and everything, so I don't know what's happening here, so hopefully you guys can see it, and I apologize for that, but it says I'm streaming, and we're going here. So I was booted, so this is the back half, Season 10, Episode 2, Episode 2, spoiler warning for sure. So let's get back to it. So Alpha and Lydia are running from walkers, and they're killing walkers, or Alpha is. And then they go into this one building, and she's opening the door, and then we see Beta. And Beta already has his head covered. And so Beta has the thing over his head, and he's all about, you can stay here, but stay in the hallway. Don't do anything like that, too. And it feels very horror movie-esque, especially with the mask, very Michael Myers kind of thing. Even when he hits the big sword, the machete or knife or whatever it is on the wall, and sparks come out. You're like, all right, that's kind of, and it's pretty made to be intimidating. They show Beta's height, Beta's strength, Beta's, big dude. And then you see later on that Alpha, and then it goes then and now, you see the approach for it. But Alpha cares about Lydia is kind of the message of this episode, that she actually lied to Beta and the group saying that she killed Lydia last season, but we know that didn't happen because we know Lydia is still alive. So she lied to her group she's the alpha and she lied to them. That can't be good, right? So what are they going to do when they see Lydia? Because Lydia is still alive. If Lydia is at Alexandria or Hilltop and the Whisperers are like, what? She's still alive? Alpha lied. Is that going to come back to bite her in the butt? I would assume so, right? But the whole thing is that Beta is kind of messed up in the head. You know, like he's already got his face covered. He was at a camp and the walkers came and he had to leave and he ended up in this place. And we find out that his brother or his uncle or his dad or somebody close to him, we don't know who it is. We don't know the person's name. We don't know how he's connected to Beta, but he is wearing the Have a Nice Day shirt with a smiley face. And Alpha actually kills that guy when he comes out of the doorway or hallway or, room. And Beta doesn't want, her to kill him, but she does because he's a walker. Then it comes out with the idea, it's kind of implied, like, here, you don't staying.